Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, many of you may have seen the story some months ago about a Biden attorney who handled extremely sensitive cases that were connected to the Russian collusion hoax and also other politically sensitive cases, who died under murky circumstances. And a lot of people were asking questions because the answers weren't forthcoming. Well, we've finally gotten some answers, and it looks like things are not the way that they seem. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, the Alexandria, Virginia Medical Examiner's Office has ruled that a former Biden attorney named Jessica Aber suffered a sudden, unexpected death in epilepsy while sleeping, which backs up the family's storyline all along. And you might remember Jessica Aber as somebody who had worked on sensitive cases such as CIA-related cases. There was a case of an FBI agent who went missing, and she also worked on the case. And also, in addition, certain cases related to Russia collusion. Now, the mysterious thing about this is that why it took so long to come out with a confirmation of why Jessica Aber died. Epilepsy, as pointed out by the Daily Mail, is extremely rare as a cause of death, and it can happen in some circumstances when the patient is sleeping, especially. But the New York Post makes a very valid point that it should not take so long to come forward with a confirmation that epilepsy was a cause of death in a certain case. Now, this is a politically sensitive case, and I believe that there are a lot of the controversy swirling around it is just the deep suspicion that people have about the Biden administration's operators. People are still questioning other cases that have to do with Hillary Clinton, whether it be Seth Rich or Vincent Foster or a lot of these other cases that are unresolved, not to mention Jeffrey Epstein and Virginia Giuffre. And so when people die under mysterious circumstances in a politically charged atmosphere, of course it's going to pique people's curiosity. But in this case, it very well may be that she had a medical history pointing to epilepsy. But it is yet another case that makes one wonder. This is also framed by an international context where people are asking a lot of questions about populist leaders in Europe who are dying mysteriously and suddenly. And this has to do with the right-wing populist party AfD in Germany that have lost 4 leaders in recent months under mysterious circumstances. So it is a trend that we're keeping our eye on, to say the least. So when we want to investigate these stories, we want to know pretty clearly and concisely and in a timely way what is the cause of death, what are the circumstances, and we want transparency in all cases. And in this case, it wasn't exactly transparency to come out with this cause of death months and months later, especially when there was public interest around this story. So if you have any other things to add to this story, we appreciate hearing from you. We always invite your feedback, and thank you for watching Explain America.